Kindness Creates. Hi there, I am Lauren Polly and welcome to Rules of the Road, how to navigate life with more ease. Today's rule we're going to be talking about is kindness and its impact, not just on the world and how it is for that ripple effect with the people in your life. I think most people think that's how we apply kindness is to other people. Yes, and also how you apply it to yourself is key and huge with how your life navigates into your future, what your experience day to day is, and what the experience is in your own mind and in your own body. One of my favorite things to work with my clients is being able to soften their internal landscape. Because if the internal landscape that you have, how you view yourself, how you feel in your own space, how you feel in your own skin, if that is one of kindness, of caring, of softness, it ripples out in unbelievable ways. All of a sudden, the kindness with your interactions with others comes from that same space, but it also looks sometimes different. It's not soft and squishy. Sometimes it's, you're coming at me with an abusive energy. No, that's not okay. You're coming at me in a way that actually doesn't speak to who I am. You're defining me as something. No, that is not okay. Sometimes that kindness for yourself actually comes in drawing these non-negotiables of, that's actually not something that I'd like in my world. It doesn't add to the softness of my internal landscape. It makes my inner judgments chirp. And those things need to be given a hard no in life. And it's something where I think when we're having the conversation on kindness, people get confused about that. They think that if they're a kind being, that they're going to be a doormat in some way. They're going to lay down and just let anything and everything happen to them. It's not that. And that's why I titled this Kindness Creates, because it actually does. It is a highly creative energy for yourself, for your body, and for what you draw into your life. Being able to soften your inner landscape is really more than anything silencing once and for all your inner critic, that inner enemy, that like devil on your shoulder thing, whatever you want to call it, that voice that we have inside that peeks its little head up sometimes and talks and says, you're not good enough. Oh, that was a really stupid thing to do. Or wow, you could never create that or have that. You don't deserve it. There's all sorts of internal dialogues that we have that make our internal landscape one of sharp edges, jagged points, things where we actually get cut up because we are being so harsh with ourselves. We're not really being caring. And what that creates outwardly when you have that internal dialogue, guess what? You pull people in who treat you that way. It isn't a non-negotiable anymore. It's a, sure, you can cut me up, that's okay. And sometimes that does look like outward, really kind of more physical abuse or emotional abuse. And sometimes it's just having people in your life who don't acknowledge you, who don't nurture you, who don't actually fill you up and give you a soft place to land and a safe place to explore. And that more than anything is what I would love to invite you to, not just on this video, but every aspect of my business, is giving that soft place to be where you actually get to expose your tender underbelly. You get to look at those most judgeable parts of yourselves and you actually get to explore them. Really and truly the kindness with that of going, oh, that's here, that's okay. And you know what? I wonder how I can change it. That's a very different energy than coming at it with harshness and criticism and constantly trying to push it to be something that it's not. This is an amazing tool to use and how you can start to apply it right here, right now, moving forward. Watch your inner dialogue. Watch your self-talk and stop the negativity. Stop the harshness. And one amazing trick for that is if it's in your head aimed at you, imagine you saying it out loud to somebody else. Would you ever do that? Or would you stop yourself short and go, you know what, that's not kind. I'm not going to say that. It is amazing how many thoughts we have towards ourselves that would never fly out of our mouth directed at anyone else. We have enough of awareness with that and what that creates. Now it's time to turn it internal and look at what our own negative self-talk actually creates for ourselves. It is the opposite of being kind. Have an amazing time exploring this. Be kind to you. And if you'd like more information on the rules of the road, just click the link below and I'll see you over there.